Today we are breaking down the 5 biggest mistakes people make after a breakup and why most don't even know they are stuck. Most people think time will fix it. They talk it out, stay friends, keep themselves busy thinking they are moving on. But that is not healing. That is withdrawal. You're not missing them. Your brain's missing its hit. The dopamine, the attention, the routine. If you don't know me, my name is Matusz. I'm a hypnotherapist and I've helped dozens through this exact crash. And almost everyone makes the same 5 mistakes that keep the craving alive. In this video, I'll show you what they are, why they keep you stuck, and what to do instead. So you finally start to feel like yourself again. Let's start with the first one, the one that feels helpful but quietly feeds the addiction. Mistake number 1, talking it out. Most people think talking about the breakup helps. They think if they just talk long enough, they'll get it out of their system. But that's not what's happening. You're not healing, you're feeding the craving. Every time you tell the story, you give your brain another small hit of them. It's like trying to quit nicotine while still puffing on an empty vape. You think you're letting it go, but your body remembers the taste. If you want the withdrawal to end, stop giving your system more doses. Say it once, maybe twice, then start the detox. When the urge to talk shows up, move instead. Go lift, walk, breathe cold air. Let your body feel something new. Because every time you stop replaying the story, you're teaching your brain how to live without the drug. That's how withdrawal ends, not by talking it out, but by starving the craving until it dies. But even if you stop talking about it, the craving's clever, and it'll often find another way to release the pain. When it can't talk, it learns to cry. Mistake number 2, half feeling your emotions. Most people think crying it out will help. They go to therapy, talk about what happened, cry a bit, feel the weight lift, and think that's healing. But what's really happening is that they are half feeling the emotion. If feeling runs on a scale from 0 to 10, 0 is numb and 10 is fully immersed, therapy often takes you to maybe 5, sometimes 7. Then it subsides because it gets uncomfortable. And that's usually where people stop. But here is the problem. Your subconscious mind is like a curious little child. It wants to explore these new emotions. Heartbreak gives it access to states it rarely gets to touch. Grief, loss, sadness, longing. They are new, they are fascinating. Now imagine a child sees a shiny new toy across the room. And every time they reach for it, you cover their eyes and say, no, we are not going there. Do they lose interest? Oh no, they want it even more. That's what happens when you resist or only partly feel your emotions. You think you're keeping yourself safe, but you're actually making your subconscious more obsessed with the very thing you're avoiding. When I work with my clients, I do something different. We don't suppress it, we explore it fully. I take that curious child, your subconscious mind, by the hand. And instead of saying, don't look, I say, let's look at it together. We turn the emotional volume all the way up. We explore every angle of that feeling, its shape, its color, its position, its sound. And in just a few moments, something incredible happens. That same curious child often says, okay, I'm done, I get it, and moves on. That's what real release feels like. Not drowning in emotions, completing them. And you don't need months of talking to do it. With hypnosis, somatic release, and tapping, you can feel it fully, process it fast, and be done in days, not months. Because healing isn't about crying more, it's about finishing what your subconscious mind started. And once you do, you're finally free to move forward. But here is the catch. Even if you process the emotion completely, most people still fall into the next trap. They go right back to the thing that keeps the craving alive. Mistake number 3, breaking no contact. No contact isn't just for people who want to move on. It's also for the ones who want to reconcile. Why? Because you're not taking a break from your ex. You're taking a break from the old version of the relationship, the one that clearly didn't work. You can't rebuild something while still living inside the ruins. You have to step out first. Andrew Huberman, neuroscientist at Stanford, expert in how habits and emotions wire into the brain, says something simple but powerful.
In order to reset the dopamine system, in order to break an addictive pattern, 30 days of zero interaction with that substance, that person, etc.
So, to break any addiction, you must take at least 30 days off from the thing that gives you the hit. That means no use, no taste, no smell, just this once. The rule is the same whether it's caffeine, nicotine, or a person. Your ex is the substance. And every message, scroll, or quick peek at their story gives your brain another microdose of them. The tiny hit of dopamine feels harmless, but it resets the withdrawal clock to day one. You can't detox from something you are still sampling. It's like trying to quit sugar while chewing gum that tastes like candy. And this isn't just about text or DMs. No contact means no contact of any kind. No scrolling, no checking who liked their photo, no looking at old pictures, no replaying the last conversation in your head. All of that is contact. All of that feeds the craving. Every time you check, your brain fires the same loop. You need distance long enough for the chemistry to settle, for your nervous system to remember what peace feels like. It's not magic, it's biology. And here is the truth most people don't want to hear. If you can't go 30 days without them, you're not in love, you're addicted. This break is not forever, it's a reset. If reconciliation ever happens, it will only work between two sober people, not two addicts chasing the next hit. No contact isn't punishment, it's the cure. It's how you start healing, whether you want to let go or start again. But it starts with the same rule. No hits, no doses, no contact. But even if you cut contact, even if you mute their name, your mind can still find a way to reach for them. Because when the phone is quiet, the craving moves inside your head. And that is where the hardest part begins. You're no longer fighting the urge to text them, you're fighting the ghost of them. Mistake number 4, grieving the fantasy, not the reality. You're not just grieving them, you're grieving the idea of them. Most people think they lost a real person, but what they actually lost is a fantasy, a story their mind kept replaying. Andrew Huberman talks about this.
Rational grieving is a clear acceptance of the new reality that the person, animal, or thing no longer exists in the same space-time dimensionality that we knew them before.
To truly grieve something, that person or thing must leave your world. You can't detox from something that's still in reach. It's like trying to quit drinking while living in a bar. They need to be gone, off your screen, out of your space, off your radar, for your brain to start processing the loss. And there are two big traps that keep people stuck in grief. First, grieving the imagined future. You tell yourself, I lost my future wife or my future husband. I lost my future kids. No, you didn't. If it were real, it would be happening right now. That future only existed in your head. You're grieving something that never lived. Second, obsessing over what they are doing right now. You imagine them laughing with someone else. You check their stories. You play detective. But even if they are doing those things, it doesn't change your work. And if they aren't, you just invented more pain for yourself. Either way, you lose. That's why you need a way to stop the mental spiral when it starts. Here is how. The pinch and flick protocol. When you catch yourself replaying old messages, stalking socials, or imagining them with someone else, pause. Think of it like a video on your phone. A movie pops up that you don't want to watch. What do? You stop the movie. You pinch the screen to make it smaller and you flick it away. Mental movies work the same way. You can stop them, you can shrink them, you can drain the color, you can flick them out of your head to make space for something better. Here is how to do it. Stop the movie. Say in your head, stop. And you can tap the picture in your mind like it's a video and freeze it. Pinch it smaller. Use your fingers in the air if it helps. Make the picture tiny, like a stamp. Remove the color. Turn it black and white. Make it dull. Make it boring. And then flick it away. Swipe it left or right out of the frame. Gone. Why this works? You stop feeding the cravings, you starve the loop, you return to the detox. You take back the screen in your head. And if you'd like additional help to process the grief for good, there is a step-by-step process I teach inside my Panic to Peace 6-day protocol. It is called Grieve to Gratitude. It helps you release what's gone so you can start rebuilding what is next. And it's completely free. The link is in the description of this video. You can learn the process today. But once you start letting go, a new temptation shows up. You think you want closure. You think you want them back. But what you really want is relief. Mistake number 5, trying to get them back. You've probably seen the videos. How to win your ex back, how to make them miss you, how to get your relationship back, right? But here is the truth, that's not what you actually want. Because the past version of you, the past version of them, and the past version of the relationship did not work. If it did, you wouldn't be here. Getting back to what was broken is a setup for pain. It's like trying to move back into a house that already burned down. You can rebuild it, but not by pretending the fire never happened. What you really want isn't getting back, it's getting yourself back. And then deciding from strength what kind of relationship belongs in your new life. Think of it like a phoenix. You burn down, you break open, and then you rebuild from the ashes, stronger, clearer, lighter. When my wife broke up with me, I was obsessed with the idea of getting us back together. I wanted to go back to what we had, the comfort, the connection, the safety. But the truth was, we had built that version of us unconsciously. We hadn't asked what we wanted, not as individuals, not as a couple. We just fell into it. It was only when I fully turned my focus inward, when I rebuilt myself and she did the same, that we met again as two whole people. And only then did we realize we didn't want to go back. We wanted to start fresh. A relationship 2.0. And that's what we did. New beginning, not the end. The old version of us died, and thank God it did. Because what replaced it was real. That's what this breakup can be for you too. Not the end of love, the beginning of something better. If you are ready to stop chasing the past and start rebuilding you, that's exactly what my Fresh Start protocol is for. It's a 6-week process where I help you rebuild structure, confidence, and emotional control. Fast. Step by step, week by week, you'll reset your focus, restore your strength, and reclaim the version of yourself that can actually build something better. The link to apply is in the description below. Here are the 5 mistakes and the antidote for each. If you want to move on or ever have a real shot at rebuilding something new, these steps are non-negotiable. Number 1, talking about the breakup endlessly. You can't move forward if you keep staring in the rearview mirror. Stop repeating the same story. Action step: journal the story. Close the book and start writing the next chapter. Number 2, half feeling your emotions. Feeling your pain halfway just keeps your subconscious curious. It's like showing a kid a shiny toy, then snatching it away. They'll think about it all day. Action step: stop dipping your toe in the feeling. Go all in. Ideally, in a controlled setup. Breathe into it, feel it fully, let it finish. Shift your focus forward. Number 3, breaking no contact. Every message, every just checking in, every scroll through their feed keeps the drug in your system. Action step: go cold turkey on all forms of contact for 30 days. Physical, digital, emotional. Number 4, grieving the fantasy, not the reality. You didn't lose your future wife or your imagined kids. Those only existed in your mind. And thinking about what they are doing now only poisons your focus. Action step: when the mental movie starts playing, stop it, shrink it, drain its color, flick it away. And number 5, framing it as the end. This isn't the end of love, it's the end of dependency. Action step: treat this as a reset. Every craving you resist is one rep toward rebuilding yourself. Every time you choose calm over chaos, you take back control. Every day you stay the course, your strength switches back on. You're not just healing, you are rebuilding yourself. And what is ahead will be stronger than what you left behind.